Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Now it's named a little bit differently and I will tell you the story behind it after maybe a few videos. Okay, so today's video is gonna be a special one because it was sort of a pledge taken by me, and that's how I make videos. For the process which I have gone through, or the process which I have done, or actually in process. So all those things which I have experienced so far, only those kind of content I would be making videos about. So today is a video about CAQ, and if I make whole video, it would be quite a long one with everything included. So this time I have divided this video in two sections. The first is the formal application part, which is at most important to all of you who would be applying for CAQ, may it be the PR or may it be the students, whosoever it is. The one change would be there for some of the PR applicants who have their husbands or wives with them, so they need to fill their details as well. But as far as students are concerned, we are yeah, of course, so we don't have a spouse at the moment, or if you do, yeah, so okay. Okay, yeah, it's fine, totally fine. So this time I will be making a video about, this video is about CAQ, and so just enjoy the process. If you are new here, consider subscribing, and if you have watched some of my videos, I have shot very few of them, so please give it a thumbs up, and hoping to see you guys like this video and the content which I have created. And it is 100% genuine, so if you would pause some of the video at very slow motion, maybe you could see my reference numbers or file numbers as well. But yeah, I think that doesn't play much part in any sort of malicious activity, so I sort of let it be. Still, I tried my best, not a video editing pro here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. So let's start with my computer screen, and we'll be ending there as well. So the whole process of starting the CAQ application till the end, uploading the documents, and just sitting there for 15 days or maybe 10 or 12 days depending on your time of application. So there is sometimes there is rush, sometimes there's not, and based on that you get your CAQ between 10 to 20 days. I have hardly seen anyone or heard anyone about who has got their CAQ in 10 days, but I have seen people who have got the CAQ in 12 or 13 days, maybe sometimes 15. So be patient. I got mine in 18 days. So yeah, you could get it. And if you watch this video, I'm 100% sure that you don't need any agent, anyone to guide you through the CAQ process, how to file it, and every other sort of things. The next sequel of this particular video would be what sort of common mistakes, common grounds, and common errors which you could face, common anxiety issues you could face. That is a very important topic, and when I will be making that video, you would really correlate to it if you have done your application on your own. So without further ado, let's get to the video. So hello everyone, this is Shubham, and within this first part of the video, I'll be telling you how would you fill the CAQ application form, what sort of guidelines you need to follow, what sort of steps are there, what kind of documents they ask for, and all the other minor details regarding to filling the application of CAQ, and any other small steps which you need to follow while filling them. All of them will be discussed in the first part of the video. I won't be giving any personal suggestions or anything of such sort. So for this particular part, we'll be sticking only to my computer screen and seeing how is the application process working nowadays, what sort of things you need to do to get your application sorted. So first thing first, let's just write CAQ application, and yeah, that's it. Boom. So you get around 6 lakh results in 0.5 seconds. Well, that's impressive, but the first link itself is the official link. So all you need to do is just click on the link, online application for Quebec acceptance certificate, that is CAQ. Now as you can see, there are three options here. Just ignore the rest. If you want to read the above section, you can, of course, that's totally up to you, but that's really not necessary. So here there are three options. First is fill in a new application, paste the fees related to my application, and access my file. Now, firstly, we'll be discussing this part, which is fill in a new application. So we'll simply be clicking on that part, and since you click on that link, you would be asked with seven dialog boxes, uh, where you have to checklist like what sort of document you have, and they give you a sort of list what sort of things are required when you apply for the CAQ, at least for the application part. So just do this, select everything, because it's really not I would say related to anything of your application. It is just sort of when you go to a website which is 18 plus or something, they ask you like, are you 18 plus? So this is what they does, what it does. Okay, now that was a bad reference, but hope you get it. So begin your application, and then we'll be clicking on this particular link, which will take me to my application portal. Now, since you click on that link, you are now onto a new site. I will just zoom in a bit so you could read all the steps. So there are a total of 12 steps to be followed for your CAQ application. Now, these 12 are the minor steps. That means that every little step is included in these 12 steps. But frankly speaking, there's just uh, I would suggest one step. If you fill your application form and you are sorted, that's it. You fill your application form. Uh, so that you could majorly classify into two parts or two steps. First, you fill in your form, pay the fees. That is the first part, and secondly, just upload all the documents that are asked for the CAQ certification. So I think majorly these two steps are the holy grail of CAQ. So personal information such as name, first name, family name, and I am pretty much sure everybody of us would be having these 10 documents or these 10 steps information, because that is about you. I cannot help you with that because I don't know your name. So, of course, you know your name better than me. So just contact information, accompanying persons if you're married. So that is the second part. As the third part, accompanying persons. Then there is program of your studies that is mentioned in your offer letter what you have applied. Then educational institution, in which institution you have applied in Canada, in Quebec especially, and additional information. So there is a few basic details sort of thing. Financial information, most of the people, most of the students are deprived of this. They don't want, when you will be applying for CAQ, even though it's written financial information is to be required, but when you will go to step number 7, they will be telling you like it's really not they really don't want the financial or the financial proof, something like that, because the financial proof is already asked by the immigration department of Canada, so they don't need to do it twice. And since people apply for CAQ beforehand, before even starting the visa application, that's why financial information, asking for financial information of a student is really not necessary and really painful to the student. So you don't need to worry about this part. That is a very good pointer. I would say I was very much worried about the financial information part since I did my application all by myself. So please be at ease. You don't need to give any financial information at this point of time when you're applying for CAQ. Now, authorizations. Who is authorized to access your application on your behalf? Your father, your mother, or anybody, your girlfriend. So yeah, that depends. Whoever you want to authorize, you need to give their profile as well. Personally, I just wrote my father's name. So in case if there is some issue and I need to access my file and from place where there is no access at all, maybe that is really sort of a difficult situation, but I was like, why not? People build people make nuclear bunkers. I am just giving authorizations. Yeah. So yeah.
And the final is verification of the information. So they will be just verifying it, like they'll be showing you the summary of what you have filled. Just very easily check it up, take your time and everything. Now consultation profile, if you're applying to a consultant, so the consultant would particularly be applying, doing all of this on your behalf, so they know what to write, so you don't need to worry about that. Just say no if you're applying on yourself. And that is the whole point of me making this video, that you should apply this by yourself. It's really no biggie, it's very easy and very, I would say, hassle free. Yeah, it's really, at first when I was applying it, there was a lot of questions, there were a lot of things that were going in my mind. Please make sure that if you have any doubt related to CAQ, just contact me on my Instagram ID. I have given the Instagram handle in the in the description, and maybe it would flashing somewhere on the screen. So please make sure you message me, as I don't have a very big fan base or user, or the viewers. I may be able to reply to all of the people who send me messages. So verification of the information provided, that is it, consultation, and then payment. Now there is a very, I would say, a golden tip. Don't pay the money at this point of time when you're applying. Just exit from this application when you'll be on this step number 10, and then you will be taken to step number 11. They will be asking you whether you want to pay your fees at the moment, or would it be fine if you pay it afterwards. So just click afterwards, and when you come back, read everything again. Just make sure one final time that every other document and every spelling and everything is fine. I'll be discussing few tips and pointers at the end of the video, so please make sure you stick till that point. I think it would be very helpful to you. So this is all the part for the application point of view. At the first step of application, I would say, before paying the fees of the CAQ, and once you come back, log in again, so you would finding this 11 step sub step number 2, the same, it's the way it is written over here. So there are 3 sub steps of step number 1, so there are 2 sub steps of step number 11. So just do that and pay your fees and then exit. It would normally take a bit time to reflect your paying of fees in the portal. So be patient. We will discuss that about later on this in video. What sort of things you need to keep in mind, what sort of problems could occur. So I hope everything is clear about the information part, what sort of details you need to at this till this time you haven't uploaded a single document. All they have asked is manually filling all the information about yourself on the site. That's it. That's simple. Okay. So now, so yeah, I have opened my portal, and that is just open, that you can do by just typing your username and password. So this is a sort of a timeline which was given to me by the. This is a timeline which I got from the CAQ website, or which has been shown in my CAQ portal. And before that, just to let you know, just to give you a brief tip about what I'll be discussing in the end, uh, the whole dates are, I would say, fraudulent. No, fraudulent wouldn't be a correct word. They are just like, the representation is very poor. This is not the actual timelines. And if someone shows you these timeline, if you follow them, I think you would be in a very, very huge anxiety sort of issues. So we'll discuss that in the end. What sort of thing happens with these? So firstly, first things first, the first part would be acknowledgement of a receipt of your application, and that is uh, done when you do the application. All the things you have written in the personal and every blah blah blah. Then when you pay your fees, you would get a confirmation of payment. After the confirmation of your payment from the Quebec ministry, your portal would be showing this dialogue or these information, and then they will be giving you your personal checklist. So I will be just clicking on that. Documents which you need to uh, send, I would say, you need to upload to the Arima portal. Now, how to make the uh, you know Arima platform user account. That also we will cover in this section as well. So once you have these three things, just make sure you have the very clean, legible copy of your passport, your declaration, which will be along the documents which the immigration has, your account will be showing. So just need to sign that and date and your parent signature. Then letter of admission from the registrar of the education that you will attend, that is letter of acceptance, LOA. And all these, mostly any student has to give these three documents while applying for CAQ. So now we'll be moving towards how to open a account on Arima platform. Yeah, we'll be writing Arima, and that's it. Immigration Quebec. Go to this site. I will, if you want, I would. I don't know if you want or not, but it's very easy to find. I don't even need to include this in the description. So yeah, access Arima. Click on that. Uh, it's very simple. There is a software, there is a system which will see Google auto translated French to English, and this page couldn't be translated. That's what it says. But we'll try again, and I think this time it would. Uh, yeah, it did. I can read in English. So that's like you have. It's really bullshit. You don't need to read this. You would directly get an access like in 2 or 3 minutes. The portal is a bit slow, but not bad. It's the experience is quite like average. Very little bit problems are there. There are very less problems in the portal as well. So yeah, I have the Arima portal. To use Arima online services, click on the arrow, create an account, complete a profile, select the desired service. So what I will be doing, creating my account. And for creating your account, just make sure the name which you have provided in the uh, CAQ application or portal, just do that. And once you have paid your fees, you would be getting an ID, which is your file, not file number, file ID sort of thing, which is on the top right corner, on top left corner of your CAQ portal. So once you create your account, log into your account like this, and it's pre-filled. I don't know, I may have saved that. So yeah, it's pre-filled. So log on to the Arima portal, and chargement and cause, that means it's loading. I think, yeah, that's what it means. Villa Zepati there. I mean, I have terrible French. I don't know shit about French. Maybe I would be learning French after going there and earning a bit through learning French. Now we are doing this shit show at the moment because the Arima services are quite slow, and I could just cut this part and then show you that. But yeah, this is what a real experience using the portal is. It will be loading and again loading and loading for 2-3 times. So that's why people also say that it's not user friendly. And yeah, I have my file number there. So yeah, you could see the file number, but I will just scratch, or maybe I would say mosaic or something, blur that out. Who knows who could fuck you. Okay, so for that, now since I have my file number here, uh, my documents are uploaded actually, because I have my CAQ, of course. But for you, what you need to do is when you open your account, just create on a new folder, type of the file you want to create. So there are a lot of options. There are declaration of interest, foreign student program, submission of documents, Quebec experience program, patient attendant pilot program. There are a lot of things. So just go for foreign student program and then create. Click on this. Now they ask for file number here. At that time, you need to enter the file number which is on your portal, and then only this folder would be created. Only then. And once this folder is created, they will be showing you same three list of documents which you need to upload. You just need to upload and name it accordingly. And yeah, that's it. Your CAQ application is complete. All you have to do is now wait for 10-15 days and you would get your CAQ through not mail, but on the portal, and they would be sending you an email showing there is an update in your CAQ portal. And then finally your CAQ is done, and you would be receiving a hard copy of the CAQ as well. That will be delivered to your home. I don't know if I still haven't got that, but few of my friends who applied, they got that hard copy as well. So I'm hoping that maybe I would get that too. So this concludes the first part of the video, and if I get, maybe 20 likes or 15 or I don't know how many, like a bit likes, man, it's really tiring to do all of these. And so maybe at that point of time I'll be making a video on what kind of problems you'd be facing. And trust me, like really trust me, as a first time applying guy, all by myself, I was shit scared and really anxious, faced a lot of difficulty, mostly because of my mindset, because of no backup for me. So if you want to know what sort of things could go wrong, I'll be making a second video as well. So just to show a good gesture, please just subscribe to my channel, maybe like a few videos, and yeah, thank you. See you next time.